everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who've not met me before, I'm Lucie. I've just come back from a Florida holiday in October and I had the best time. I went with my boyfriend Alistair and we met up with our friends Amy and Sparky while we were there. But today's video is a pin haul. So I have got this wonderful bag full of pins and I'm finally ready to show you what I got. If you haven't seen it already, I've already filmed a kind of general Disney haul. I've left the bag from that over there in the background. So definitely check that out too if you're interested in seeing what else we bought in the parks. But when it comes to pins, this is for you. So probably grab a drink because we're going to be in this for a long time, I think. Okay. I think I'm just going to tip this out next to me. Okay, so whilst we were in Florida, as you can imagine with it being October, there was lots of Halloween merchandise. We actually went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party where they had some kind of limited edition and limited release pins that you could only get at a party. So I got 2 of these boxes with limited release Halloween pins in. I have actually already traded one of the pins, so I've only got 3 pins left, but I'll show them to you now. So this was a set of 10 pins, 2 of which were Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, so they were the main ones that I really wanted, but these are the ones that I have got. So Wreck-It Ralph, Pinocchio and this Boo to You one, which is really cute. So I'm going to keep these as I'm going to kind of have a bit of a Halloween collection now, I think, within my pin collection. And I really like these little boxes that they came in. So I'm going to keep them and put them on display somewhere, I think. So continuing on with the Halloween pin, there were a lot of open edition Halloween pins. So I got Minnie, Donald, this really cool Darth Vader one, BB-8 as a pumpkin, which is probably my favourite of the Halloween pins. This one, which I really like as it's got Halloween 2019 on it. And last but by no means least, Goofy as a werewolf. And these pins were really great because they were actually 25% off. So I think they worked out about $7.50 each, which is really cheap for pins. So you can see why I bought so many of them. Right, apologies if my position has changed slightly because I've been filming so much today. My battery actually ran out, so I just had to quickly go and change it. So now we can continue. Oh, I actually forgot one more Halloween pin. So this one is Little Pluto. So yeah, as I was saying before, those pins were all on offer. So a bargain, I just couldn't resist. I'm trying to work through the pins methodically. So I think next I will go on to attraction themed pins. So there are quite a few of these. I decided to pick up this pin, which is Stitch on Space Mountain, as Space Mountain was one of our most favourite rides on the trip. It's so different to Space Mountain over here in Disneyland Paris, so we really just enjoyed riding it. I love the fact that it's kind of one behind the other, and it makes it so much scarier, I think, because I was kind of like, Alistair's not there, like I can't go to him for comfort because he's like somewhere behind me. So yeah, that's the first attractions pin. Then next I got Chip and Dale in their Tower of Terror gear, which is perfect because I collect Chip and Dale pins and I love Tower of Terror. But I will just admit, I don't think the Tower of Terror in Florida is as good as the one in Disneyland Paris, but I still love it all the same. The next attraction pin is actually one of Alistair's, but I'm going to include it anyway. And that is this lovely Mission Space pin. So this was actually Alistair's favourite ride, I think, of the whole trip. And the first time we did it, he was like, oh my god, I have to buy the pin. I want to wear it so people know that I've been on Mission Space. It's kind of just like, okay. But we did end up going on Mission Space a couple of times more, and he did love it that much every single time, so it was really lovely. Okay, so now is a pin for me. So Alistair actually bought this for me on the first night when we went to Disney Springs, and this is a pin for the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which is the dark ride in Magic Kingdom. And this was the only Pooh pin that was open edition that we found in Florida that I didn't have already. So really excited to have this one in my collection. Last attractions pin is this beautiful Rivers of Light pin, which as you can see is made of like really almost shimmery glass. So we spent an evening in Animal Kingdom and we actually stayed to watch Rivers of Light. We were just in the standby seating, but we managed to get really good seats and we had an amazing view, and it was just so special. And I loved it, all the floats with the animals and the lights and the projections. So I knew I had to have this as like a way of remembering it. So I guess this kind of links in with attractions. So this is the Coronado Springs Resort pin. And of course I had to get this, as this is where we stayed for our 2-week trip. And we absolutely loved Coronado Springs. I think I am going to do a trip report. So if there's anything you want to know about Coronado, just leave me a question down below and I'll try and answer it when I do the trip report video. So on our trip, we actually went to Typhoon Lagoon twice. Only for a morning each time, but we really loved it. So therefore I bought the Typhoon Lagoon pin, which has got Stitch on it, another character which I collect. And I thought this one was really cute. It says Surf in Paradise and it's got him on a surfboard riding a wave. So that's a really nice one. Okay, so we are getting somewhere here. So I've got a few more Chip and Dale pins that I got. So this is one that Alistair picked out for me. And Dale actually moves, which is really cool. I had a really nice meet and greet with Chip and Dale when they were in their dinosaur costumes. So whenever I have an experience like that, I always do try and get a pin to kind of tie with that. So I think that's why Alistair got this for me, and I do really love it. And I also found this pin of Chip and Dale, and it says Donald's Mixtape, and they look really cute. So I had to have this one as well to go in my Chip and Dale collection. Once I film this video, I will try and add all these pins onto my boards and then maybe film part 2 of my pin collection, because I never really got around to doing it. So I will try and do that at some point. Okay, so this pin kind of doesn't fit into any of the categories that I've done so far, but it will fit into my collection that I have already. So I got this lovely Rapunzel pin. Again, the reason I got this is because I had a really nice meet and greet with Rapunzel in the Magic Kingdom. But I do have a Rapunzel collection on my pin boards, so I will be popping this right on there. So next up, I've got 2 pins that Amy actually picked up from me from the Orlando International Premium Outlets. So she got these at a reduced price, and they're actually really cute pins, so I'm really pleased with them. So they are from the Mickey's birthday, I think, and this one was $1.99 and this one was $3.99. So such bargains. I'm really pleased that she got them for me, because I've actually got some of the Mouse Party pins from Mickey's birthday at Disneyland Paris, so they can all go together, which will be really nice. Okay, so I'll show you a few more bits that Alistair actually picked up. So he got this mystery bag with Stormtrooper pins in, and I won't get them all out just because I don't want to make a mess, but this is what they look like. So he's got 5 of those, and then he also got this Join the Resistance pin. So you can see there is a little bit of a Star Wars theme going on. Okay, So the next few pins are all limited release. So I think what that means is there's not like an edition number, like a certain number of them, but they're only available for a certain time frame. So this was a limited release pin from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which I picked up for Alistair. And as you can see, it's got BB-8, and then it's got like a second layer of the pin, which has got the Millennium Falcon, and it says Star Wars Galaxy's Edge landing 2019. So I had to get this for him because we had such a nice time exploring Galaxy's Edge, and we were there a few months after it opened, so I thought this was perfect. So more limited release pins. While we were in Florida, we went to the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot, so I got the pin for that as well. I love having pins that have dates on them so that you know what year that you got it, and then it ties in really well with memories. So this one is a pin-on-pin design, and you can see that it's got Mickey on it there, which is really sweet. And the final limited release pin that I got was from the Halloween party. So this is a pin that you can only buy if you attend Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And again, it's got Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Magic Kingdom 2019. And you've got Mickey, Goofy and Minnie and some pumpkins in the pin-on-pin design. So this is really cute. I haven't actually been saying the prices of these pins, which is awful. But this one was $15.99. Okay, so what I have left now is limited edition pins and boxes. So I think I'll show you the boxes first. So in Disneyland Paris, you can't buy mystery pin boxes like this. I don't know why, but they just don't do it. So I knew that when I went to Florida, I was gonna go a little bit wild. I didn't get too many, but I did treat myself. So the first set that I wanted to get was this Disney Hugs collection. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen me talk about this already. So basically this set has got a Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin pin in, and that is the one that I was after. And with only buying one box, I didn't think I would have much luck, but can you see? There he is, Pooh and Christopher Robin. And then the other pin that I got from this set was Bullseye and Jessie. And these are such nice quality pins, so I'm really glad to have these in my collection. I was tempted to buy more of this Disney Hugs box because I really wanted the Chip 'n Dale one, but I might just see if someone can trade with me for it, so fingers crossed. And then I had seen online that there was a Epcot Food and Wine limited release collection, and I'll let you have a look on the back. So basically there's a pin for each of the pavilions, and it has a character associated with it. So I actually bought 3 of these boxes, but one of them I've managed to get someone to trade with me because I didn't get the Winnie the Pooh one that I really wanted. So I have sent someone Stitch and Lumiere, and they are sending me Pooh and Chip 'n Dale. So I'll pop those on my Instagram when they arrive, but for now I'll just show you the ones that I've got. So this one is Duffy Bear in Norway, which is really cute. And then one that I was really excited to get, especially as I got to meet him on this trip, is Mexican Donald in his sombrero. I love this one. So this is definitely staying. I'm never going to trade this one. I love you, Mexican Donald. Okay, so the second box we'll open now. We have Goofy in the China Pavilion. I do really like the quality and the size of these pins, they're really lovely. And then, oh no, that's not China. Goofy's in Morocco. Yeah, Goofy in the Morocco Pavilion. And then Minnie in the China Pavilion. So, yeah, I was really pleased with those. lovely purchases. So now I have just got some limited edition pins to show you. So the first one is one that I was incredibly excited by, and it is this Food and Wine Pooh and Piglet pin. So this is limited edition of 4,000, and it has this lovely moving element where Pooh's chair moves, which is really cute. And this pin costs £17.99, which isn't too bad really. Definitely worth it to have a limited edition pin in my collection. And I've got two others. So one of them is a Day of the Dead 2019, so kind of fits in with my Halloween pin and is very Coco-esque. This actually came out the day before we left, and I hadn't really looked at it before we went, but when I saw it, I just thought, actually, I have to have this to go in my Halloween collection. And it's got really nice glitter detailing on the banner where the writing is, so it's really pretty. And then the final limited edition pin, I went for the Kingdom Consoles Fantasia Mickey pin. And I love this because it's got so many nice details. So this little cartridge here moves up and down. Then the little remote is a magnet. And like I said in my previous video where I was talking about Phantasmic, I just love it so much. So to have a nice pin with Fantasia Mickey on, I was super duper excited about. Okay, so I just have one last thing for this haul, which is a mystery pin. So in this set you can get Donald, Marie, Grumpy, Ursula, Baymax or Stitch on a backpack. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll go and snip this with the scissors, and I'm going to open it now. I'm going to try not to look, so this is like a legit reveal for you guys. Okay, I am back. Are you ready? Oh, it's Baymax! How lovely. Oh, I'm really happy with that. So we actually had a really cute meet with Baymax when we were in Epcot, and Alistair was wearing his Baymax top. So I went up to Baymax, said hello. Baymax spotted Ali's top, literally straight over to Ali. Almost, well, he didn't ignore me, but he was like boo boo for Ali and loved the t-shirt, and they got a really nice interaction. So that was really, really lovely for him. Now I have a Baymax pin to remember that by. So yeah, that is my Walt Disney World pin haul. I did go a little bit wild and I bought quite a lot, but those of you that know me well know that I love pins and I have been collecting them for a while now. So I did save money especially to spend on pins, and now I'm probably going to be in pin jail for a little while, to be honest. I did also do some pin trading while I was in Florida. So if you'd like to see the pins that I traded for, let me know and I can always film that as a video too. But yeah, so that's it for this video really. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you're a pin collector too, and what characters or what things do you collect. I'd love to know. Thank you for watching, and I'm sure I'll see you again real soon. Bye!